welcome back to my channel. Today I am running errands this morning, waiting for Cooper to get out of football. Then we're gonna get some lunch, and then we're going to a place called SCHEEL'S that's in the Colony. It's like a big sports store and it has everything you need more than sports. And then doing a little bit of Christmas shopping with my mom there, and then I need to pick up a few back to school stuff. We need to find this one a backpack and maybe a lunchbox, because I already ordered their water bottles because I like their names engraved on them from wherever I buy them from. So I have to do that, and then maybe find some shoes. We need back to school shoes. And then we'll come home, and then I'm gonna clean his room, and then we'll see what time it is and how much more I can get done. But that is the plan for right now, so come along with us. Okay, so now it's lunchtime. After Cooper was done with football, we came to eat before we went to do some shopping, so they wouldn't complain that they were hungry the whole time. So when we're waiting for our food, they noticed, not we, they did, of course. They spotted an arcade area in the corner. So we walked in here and saw what it was all about, and then they wanted to play a couple. So I gave them a couple bucks to play till the food came. And so they got a couple little prizes that are still in the car that'll probably end up in the trash. But anyways, and then Cooper, he doesn't want to play basketball next year, but he made so many shots right in a row. I'm like, you might want to rethink that. But anyways, we made it to SCHEEL'S, and now when you walk in, there's like a big fish tank also, but I didn't get a picture of that. But they always stand at this football player and want to take a picture, and they're like, these are actually real pads. And I'm like, yeah. Anyways, so the next stop, before I could do my shopping, they had to look at all the new football jerseys that just came in because football season is right around the corner. So they have all the new jerseys just hanging there for them to see and which ones they need to put on their list. And then here is my full basket, but this is mostly just Christmas. And here after that, I was like, you need to pick out some shoes because he has to have black for school. And then he ended up picking these, but these ones are too small, so we had to wait for the other size to come. And then before we could head out, it's a really cool store if you haven't been here, but we stopped by the toy section because they were good and they got to pick out something. Cooper got a fly gun to shoot flies outside. All right. So from the sporting store, SCHEEL'S, I got these for the boys for vacation, so I'm going to go ahead. But everything else, like in the basket, is for Christmas, so they don't get that yet. Another pair of swim shorts for my oldest, and then he needed a shirt to put on like after he's been in the sun too long, or he seems to be getting a little red during the day. We got this because it's like a fishing shirt, but it also has like the SPF to guard. So picked up one of those because he didn't have any of those. And then my youngest needed a school lunchbox, so he picked this one out. He liked the blue. We have his backpack ordered. It's like it's a blue, but I think it's more lighter than this. But we got him a Yeti backpack because my oldest has it, and it's really good quality, and it's already lasted. So he's not getting a new backpack this year, but Cam is. And then these are his little school shoes. He has to have black. So these ones he liked because you twist it. So it's undone right now, but you just like push it down and twist it to get tighter. Then you lift it up, and then you can twist it and it loosens it when it's up. So that's pretty cool. So your shoelaces and everything don't get in the way. So these are by Under Armour, and they were only 80 bucks. So pretty good deal for a kid's school shoe. Anyways, that's everything for now till after Christmas. All right, now after a quick little shopping, well, it wasn't really quick, but it was quick on here, shopping adventure, we made it home, and this is what we are cleaning today. My youngest son's room, which it looks like a tornado hit it, in my opinion. It is summer, so it's kind of like, take a break from all the day-to-day stuff. But on this side is a bunch of pillows that need to be picked up or gotten rid of, and then on the other side is WWE, and then a bunch of Legos on the table that have broken or who knows what happened that I need to go through and just get it all picked up. So I'm going to start over here on the side where it's easy and put the dirty clothes, just throw them over by the laundry basket that is overflowing because I have been slacking on that aspect of my life. So I'm going to get that going, but just clean this area over here and take all the trash, if there's any trash, and then kind of put his stuffed animals back on the bed how they were. And so that is what I'm tackling right now. And if you have any kids, do their rooms look like this, or is it just me and my house that it looks like tornadoes go off on the regular after I clean something? It's like, well, the tornado just went through. Anyways, at least they're having fun, living their life. You know, they're a kid once, so, you know, I'd rather them use their toys and play with their stuffed animals than it be all over the place than be clean all the time and just make your memories, because I know one day I will wish these days back that they would be living here, their toys would be all over the place, and they'd be under my roof. So I know it's short-lived because it's already gone by so fast. I mean, my oldest is 12, he'll be 13 in April, so it's still a little bit, but it just goes by so freaking fast. I'm like, you have 5 more years and then you move out and go to college. I'm like, oh, I can't talk about that, otherwise I'll get emotional. So we will switch back to cleaning, and I am going to put all of the clothes that were in Cam's hamper, I'm putting them to be washed, and then I will later fold them all and put them where they need to go. And he will finally have clothes also to wear because his drawer was getting kind of low. Okay, now I'm going to make it to this side of the room, and I'm going to put some of his WWE vehicles underneath this table of this soccer Lego that needs to be rebuilt because we had friends over one time and it kind of got broke. So now I need my brother to take it and rebuild it a little bit because it keeps breaking, and maybe he can glue what he's going to be fixing with super glue, because that's what we used to do. We used to super glue the kids' Legos that we would build so they would last and not break all over the place if they fell on the ground. So if you have young kids that like Legos, glue them. It takes more time, but if you super glue them, then you won't have to rebuild them. Just, you know, a little tip there.
Say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel. I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
So after gathering trash and throwing away broken toys, or, you know, if they had missing pieces, putting things where they belong on that side of the room for now, I am moving over to his dresser area, and he had a bunch of, they were like a mix of Pokemon, WWE cards, and I don't know, baseball cards and stuff. So he has a little box thing that he has in his closet that I'm just going to shove these in with the rest. We need to organize them better, but that always waits. And the last time I organized all his soccer cards, he opened up the binder and they all fell out. So that was a couple hours wasted, and I was like, not doing that again until he's a little older, and then we can do it together and organize them. So for now, they would just sit in his closet and wait, because they're safer there and not getting bent in case any of them are worth anything. He'll just sit and wait in his closet. But now in his little, I need to find a new one of these benches that has better organization, but these are where a majority of his little stuffed animals go. So I was just putting Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob back in there, and then he'll also sit here too and play some video games right there. So he can have a close-up, I guess, because his bed's not close enough, I guess. And then also, he has a gaming chair that would be way more comfortable than sitting on this bench. I need to ask him about that because that would make more sense to me. Anyways, I'm going to continue over here, and I found some trash, obviously, under there. And then I also found a fork. And I've been missing some of my forks, and there might be more underneath his bed that I need to search for more. I don't know what happened to all of them. They just disappear, or they get thrown away, I guess, when people come over. So I need to get more silverware, but that's off topic. But over here, I found more of these little balls they got from like the arcade place or whatever. So if they're not outside or in the car, they will end up in a trash bag if they come rolling across my feet, but don't tell them I said that. Anyways, so I'm going to continue over here and then give everything a wipe down with some Clorox wipes, and there he is, the tornado himself. Anyways, I found some money on his nightstand, his dresser, and I was like, hey, go put this in your nightstand so we can keep it safe until I can put it in his bank, because his little bank that he saves all his cash in is in my room, because that's a funny story. When he was littler, they both used to keep their like money that they'd get for birthday, Christmas, whatever, in their room. Well, he took some to school and gave it to a friend, and a parent called me and was like, hey, your son gave my son quite a bit of money. And we're like, oh, what did he give him? Because if it was like $20, we're like, okay, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. No, he gave him $150, and we asked him about it, and he was like, oh, I gave him like a 5 and a 10. Well, he didn't know the value of money back then. So because all of that happened, we now have his bank in our room, but he's way older now because I was in kindergarten. So yes, he is 3, I guess 4, almost 4 years older at that time that happened, but still I'm like, I'll just keep it safe, and when you need it, I'll give it to you, and until then, I'll keep it. But he does love to help others and give, and he just has a servant heart. So, I mean, you can't fault him for that, because that's just the way he is, and he's wired. He's like my happy child too. He is never sad unless, of course, he's in trouble, but he wakes up with a smile on his face. He plays sports with a smile on his face. Other parents are like, does he ever not smile? And I'm like, no, he's always that joyful and happy and full of energy. So I always, if I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I need to be more like my child. Your children really do teach you a bunch. But anyways, now back to cleaning after that little rabbit hole that we went down, but that's okay. I'm wiping off these shelves. I thought the shelves, whenever I put them up, were a good idea, but I should have known that shelves equal dust. But where else are you supposed to put all their little knick-knack and memorabilia that they get whenever they go to like sporting events or something like that? They get little autographs here and there of things that we go to. So I just thought this was a fun way to display it. And it also, if they look at it, they'll be like, oh, I got that signed at whatever golf tournament, or, you know, whatever we took them to. So I'm just going to continue dusting all the shelves, putting it back after I dust them off. And of course, you see me, I did not do the top ones because I did not want to go get a step stool, but I will put that on my list to clean the top shelves. But this top shelf that I'm on over here, it has like, it's special items because my grandfather passed away in December, and so like before they moved out of their house into like an assisted living, the kids went in there and they got to pick some items that they wanted to keep, and so those are the 2 items right there, and then he also has some in his closet that he wanted to keep, so that is displayed right there. So whenever I clean that and dust it, I have to be extra careful because if anything happened to it, it is not replaceable. So I will come back to that whenever I have more time and can be careful with that. And so now I saw shorts sticking out of this drawer, and when I opened it, I saw everything was kind of scattered, especially on the athletic short side, that I guess he was trying to find a color that he wanted, and he couldn't find them real well because they were folded on top of each other instead of like the other side, how I had his like golf shorts. So I took all of the shorts out that were on that side, and I started to fold them like the one that I have, which I don't know why I didn't do that before, because that's how I normally do a lot of his stuff, so he can see it and they don't have to like pull out everything just to find one color. They can look and see there's blue right there, so pull the blue. You know, that's kind of how they've been trained also, so I don't know why they weren't folded like that, but now they are, and so now he can find exactly what he wanted. And I also got rid of 2 of them that he never wore and that looked a little small, so at least I got 2 things cleaned out of that and made room for more.
Spotlight, looking at you all night, put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? Oh. You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs lungs give out you're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out you're beautiful.
And as you saw, I finished wiping down and getting his nightstand all set and ready. And I was just now wiping down all of these little acrylic shelves that I think they're labeled bookshelves or some type. I don't know exactly what they are on Amazon. I'll try to find them and link them below. But I love these shelves. I have them in both of the kids' rooms. I have them in the bathrooms to hold like perfumes. I have like to hold the Kleenex, like paper towels for like guests in the guest bathroom and stuff like that. So those shelves come in a lot of use. And then here also I'm clearing them off. You can't see them because they're clear acrylic shelves, but like his little Legos that are built, I put on these shelves as well. So they give him other space to play on his Lego table that we made. It's just a table that we got at Walmart, and then they sell the big old Lego like table thing, or the I don't know, they were gray. They had all different colors, but they come big, and you just cut them to size and glue them on the table. And he likes to play Legos on this table, because if you buy a Lego table that is already built, the actual Lego brands don't stick well on that. So we created our own.
So you think you were right? Bring it on, prove me wrong. Go put up a fight. The where do will knock you down. You know there's emotion between us. Don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. You want me to take you in my trust. Oh no.
As I continue to sort all of the people, like the soccer player, football players, Ninjago people, I keep all the people in one of these clear bins over here that go underneath the table, and then all the extra Legos I keep in the drawer to the left, and then in the right are some new smaller Legos that he can put together if he wants to on his own, and then the bigger ones we do together. But here I'm just trying to clean up the table so he has some area if he wants to build something, or just get the soccer field over there and play with his soccer Legos. Just make this an easier place that he can start from scratch, because there was no area here to play. It was broken Legos and people, and I mean, you saw it. You couldn't even put together Lego here if you wanted to. So I got that taken care of, and now I'm putting some more extra pieces in the Lego yellow thingy, whatever you want to call it. And now I'm going to wipe down the table, because there is some sticky stuff that who knows what it was. Maybe a gusher or something, or even maybe a sucker, but who knows. But now it is all getting wiped down and clean and ready for some creativity to take place here.
You know that ain't the way. Oh no, there's nothing new in this game. You got to give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. I'm wearing you out. Keep on keeping on every night, way up in the clouds. The where do will knock you down. You know there's emotion between us. Don't go cry about it. Don't go cry about it. You want me to take you in my trust. Oh no, you know that ain't the way. Oh no, there's nothing new in this game. You got to.
Alright, now that that's all done, I need to rehang his mailbox that he has on the door. Like the mailboxes, if they get something in the mail, I'll stick the letter or envelope or whatever they get in the mailbox, so they'll get it whenever they get home. It's like their own little mail system. And then also they write letters to Santa, or you know, their list during Christmas time as well. Or even if they write letters to me, you know, we'll like sometimes do little pen pals back and forth, but it's just a little fun thing that we got going on. And so I just had to put it back up there because his always falls off, but Cooper's doesn't, because I mean, I guess he's more rough with his door and closing it and stuff like that, so it just comes off. Anyways, now that that's done, I'm going to just finish up cleaning his room by vacuuming, so then I can also do laundry whenever it is ready and fold it in his room. That way I don't have to transport it 100 times and get it all put away. But before then, this is the final view of his room here. It is all clean, toys are off the ground. And over here, of course, in the area, there's still the WWE and stuff like that. But the Lego table is clean, and it just feels so much better in here. And I feel like it makes me happy to be in here. So I know he'll sleep really well tonight having a clean room. And that's about all for right now. And then I am going to do some laundry in a little bit.
Give it up, give it up. But you got to give it up, give it up. You got to give it up, give it up. No, no, no. Give it up, give it up.
After I was done, I forgot that I showed him the room and said, ta-da! And he looked around to see the clean room, and he was so happy. And he was like, where'd all my Legos go? I was like, well, now you can start fresh. But anyways, he was like, I'm just going to lay down here. And I said, bye. But I had to come back after a little while after the dryer was done and get all of his laundry done. So here we go. If you have laundry to fold and get your last minute things done before you can go to bed as well, do it along with me and we will finish our last minute tasks together.
You know there's an ocean between us. You want me to take you in my trust. Oh, you got to give it up. You know that ain't the way. Ain't the way. Oh no, 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 no. There's nothing new in this game. You got to get it. You got to give it up, give it up. But you got to give it up, give it up. You got to give it up, give it up. No, no.
All right, now that I'm almost done with this whole basket, I had to put some of the clothing away. Well, not clothing, because I'm going to show you the drawer in just a minute of where I keep his outfits that I put together, but they kept falling over. So most of it was PJs that I put away. So now I'm going to finish folding this and then take his outfits to the drawer, and I will show you that over there of how I put his clothes. I put a shirt and a short together, and I fold it, and then I just place them right side up so he can just grab whatever he wants in the mornings, and it makes it so much easier. So if you have young kids, I really recommend doing this, because then it feels like they also dress themselves and it's not a fight of, you know, I don't want to wear that color or whatever. They have their option right there, like I'm showing you right here. So he literally just has to go to the drawer, pick which one, pull it up, put it on, and we're in and out and ready to go on with our day. So this is the last little task that I'm doing in his room before I call it a night, and that is it for this video. Thank you so much for cleaning with me, or getting motivation, and just being here and listening to me chat, and hopefully you can chat some more with me in the comments. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, being here, and I will see you next time. Bye!